important word there is to assess. And a lot of times people don't assess their own situations. Technically, we live in a world where we blame everybody else. We put the blame on something else other than ourselves. Pastor Eric, looking at this is a very important thing for every person that's watching to know that this is the key. This is very important that we realize, we begin to assess where am I? Am I at a place of a breaking point? Am I at a bitter stage? Am I at an angry stage? So we assess that situation to determine how do we go from here. When someone assesses, they're able to figure out what next step to take. And it's a bold thing to do, to assess, because you really are saying, okay, now I really want to deal with this thing. I don't want it to just keep going out of proportion.
You know, it comes back again to wanting to deal with it.
Yes.
Having to deal with it. You know, look up with the word bitterness, and the first thing that you get is bit.
Yes.
Okay. It always starts with a bite. It starts with something that bit you. Mm-hmm. And you know, I was actually cutting grass and had a tick fall down my back. Right. Didn't even know it was there until I got in the shower, and all of a sudden it bit me.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, so I took the tick off, and the next thing you have to realize is, well, do I just forget about it and keep going on, or do I take care of it because it bit me?
Wow.
Because if you don't allow or you don't take the choice to take care of what it bit, it becomes inflamed, it becomes angry.
And indeed.
Wow.
And you know, when you look at those things of your life, you realize that God gave you the absolute choice at that moment to realize you can take it and you can come to Him and you can deal with it right then.
Amen.
Don't wait, because when it lingers, that's when the problems really come in, because it digs deep.
Yes,
then you have to have something to actually dig deep and pull it back out again.
And a lot of times that's how people get angry. Amen. They will not pause for a moment and assess that situation. They just keep going and say it will take care of itself. But it cannot take care of itself. You've got to assess. Assess. Very powerful word from my wife, utilizing that word really breaks it out and bring us to a place where we need to know what is it that's bringing us or pushing us to a place of bitterness or hate. Amen.